Well, hello everyone, and I would like to officially welcome you to my channel, SG Angling. I am Sam Gaza, and if you are unfamiliar with my channel, I will be posting every other week my actual episodes, and then weeks that I'm not posting, I will be posting what we're going to be calling Muskie Tip Monday. And it's really just going to be focused on giving you one tip that'll maybe, be anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes that will help you to become a better muskie fisherman. So today our topic is going to be fishing inlets, especially within the context of rivers, and how to properly fish those. So follow me and I'll meet you out on the spot. Okay, so we are at the spot. We have the inlet that we're going to be talking about behind us, and there are a few things that I want you to keep in mind when you are fishing inlets for muskies. The first thing is that when the water levels rise, it takes a lot of sand and silt and sediment, and it actually builds it up at the mouth of the inlet, at least the shallow inlets. And what happens is when the river is also flowing, it creates like a cross current, and the river will chisel away at that mound of sand and sediment, creating a very significant drop-off. And what happens is it gives the muskies an opportunity to ambush their prey, and so they'll hang out at the bottom of that drop-off. They'll keep an eye on the bait fish and even the carp that will like to hang out on that sandy flat. The carp will move out into that deeper water, and the muskie, because the eyes are on the top of their head, they will keep an eye on what's going on above them, and so they will actually ambush their prey from down below. And so one of the best ways to fish for them in situations like that is to throw rubber baits, things like Medusas, Poseidons, Bulldogs, Pounders, Red October baits, anything you have that's versatile in the water column that's going to allow you to work along that drop-off. And the best thing to do really is to put your boat parallel to the drop-off and kind of cast into the shallows a little bit and work your bait along the drop-off, but also parallel to the drop-off as well, and of course doing a figure eight at the side of the boat every single time will ensure that even the muskies that are following deep down underneath will have an opportunity to hit your lure on those turns on the figure eight. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you a clip of me fishing this inlet only 2 short weeks ago, and that's exactly what happened. I threw a Poseidon out. I didn't see the fish following underneath, but when on the top turn of the figure eight, he came and hit. And unfortunately, we didn't catch him, but that's okay. It's a great example of what I was trying to say here. I'll meet you back here for a couple more tips on inlets in just a second. Good heavens. Okay, so in addition to muskies being opportunistic and ambushing their prey, one of the other things that draws them to inlets is the fact that moving water actually mixes better with the air, obviously. So when you have cooler nights like this and getting into October when the air temperature is a lot cooler, that inlet is actually cooling off faster than the main river or lake. And so muskies will gravitate towards water that's more in the mid to upper 60s. And of course, in a situation like this where you have water in the lower to mid 70s, muskies will gravitate towards that cooler water. Of course, it's the opposite in the spring. So when the water is really, really cold, but the air temperature is starting to warm up, the sun's coming out, beating down on structure, it's warming up the inlets, which is shooting warmer water into the main basin, and muskies will move up into there pre-spawn. In addition to that, it's oxygen-rich water because it's mixing more with the air, so muskies gravitate towards that as well. And also, it just brings a lot of traffic, to the inlet. And one of the big reasons is because the water clarity actually changes a lot of times in inlets, and a lot of times you'll see kind of clear water moving into more muddy water, or sometimes vice versa. But muskies will again use that as an opportunity to ambush their prey. I've casted out lures right on the mud line before and caught all kinds of fish. So really important to understand those factors as well. And you know, I would just say, you know, fish a lot of inlets, especially when you're near rivers, and you just never know what you're going to find. So I hope this was helpful. So if you have anything to add to this, please feel free to comment below. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any other topics that you're interested in having me cover, let me know. Otherwise, I hope this was helpful. So as always, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.